Welcome, one and all. Let's have a look what we got. 9 crosses. So thank you to those who submitted crosses. A widespread. This is concerning. A very widespread. Although there is a cluster. Let's be fair here. There is a cluster in the middle. So where was I? There's mine flashing right there. No, I did put in a. I'm losing my voice as well, by the way. But it should last till the end of the video. I did put my cross there. That was my first one on Tuesday, and on reflection, I think I left a note in the comments, possibly to Andrew, saying I think the judges are going to go further right, so steeper from this player here, steeper than where I've gone. So I thought I'd probably end up moving mine right. However, most of you have gone to the left of mine, which has thrown me right out completely. So we've got a cluster of 7, but then we've got one all the way over on the left, one over on the right. Now, I don't want to criticize anybody else's cross. I'm always wary of that because we all see these in a different way, and I don't think any of us are sort of right or wrong. I mean, even the judges are never spot on, are they? It's an average of where the judges have gone. It's very rare any of them are anywhere near the winning cross. I can't see somehow this one on the right. I think it's too steep, and I don't think that this guy in the front here would be able to see it if it was there. Also, I think it's a bit close to his head. Although, going by his body language and his action, he's very close to it because he's quite animated there, isn't he? So if I draw some lines and we look at this, spread. See, look how wide that is. Look how wide that spread is there. That's a huge difference of opinion there. If we go from this other guy at the back here, draw some lines from him. His line of sight isn't particularly wide at all. So we all seem to agree on his line of sight is somewhere along that beam there, his laser beams, like Superman coming out of his eyes. But we do differ on this guy at the front. So let's look at the average, if it'll show up, because I've put lines in there now. I might have to get rid of them lines and do it again. Hang on, let's have a look. Let's try it first. Yeah, average isn't showing in a minute. Okay, let me refresh the page. Just now go rid of those lines and have a look at the average again. There we go. And it's right there. 2121 1505. So there was mine. Let me make it flash again. Now I was considering, like I said just now, going a little bit further to the right because I thought they might go steeper. But the average of you guys and myself is further to the left. So that's thrown me a bit now. I still say I'm going to move to the right a bit. But how much further to the right can I go? I mean, even if I go to that one there, I'm going to be, apart from that one above his head, I'm going to be the furthest to the right if I go far. But I still think that that's likely where they're going to go. So yeah, so the average is 2121 1505, as you can see it there with that yellow cross. I'm, however, not convinced. So I think I'm going to be moving mine a bit further to the right. Going against everything that's on that screen, I'm going to go further to the right. But I usually only do one cross anyway for the fun of it. I don't treat this as an investment. It's a bit of fun. So it's no loss. I always get something back, even if I'm zone 3 and getting some pennies back from the pennies that I've spent. Let's get the target down and have a look. About there. Yeah, see, again, I think it's okay for this guy on the right. I think he's looking in that direction. It's just above he's looking just above his head. But I still think I need to come further right for this guy. Now, whether that means I need to go up a bit at the same time as going to the right. I don't know. I'll have a look after when I finish doing this. But that's where we are, guys. Like I said, 216215. No, that's mine. 2121 1505 was our average. But yeah, we've got a cluster there. We can see, a cluster of our guys, and I think the one on the right and the one on the left balance each other out very much anyway. So they sort of nullify each other. So a cluster's a good indication there. Right, let's move on. I don't know why I'm moving on because I've got nothing on Revcomps for Monday's draw, which we've already covered last Tuesday. Then we've got next Thursday's draw. Nothing on there I fancy either. Nothing at all. And then we've got the auto draws. I haven't. The only thing I've got on you is this Fiat 500 Connect. Now, it's probably the slowest thing you've ever driven. But it was £2 a ticket. And the only reason I bought a ticket for it was because yesterday they had 4 separate freebie draws, and they were all the same. If you spend £2 or more and you win, they'd give you £200 credit. And I thought, you know what? Yeah, go on, chuck £2 on there just in case. You never know. I didn't win any of them, but this thing is this Fiat 500 tomorrow. Be all right as a runabout though. Comes with a grand as well. I mean, most of my mileage is back and forth to the nearest town, which is about 5 or 6 miles away. So I suppose that would be ideal. Other than that, I'm not on any other campsites, websites, apart from I'm going to look at this one, this Man Campervan, plus £1,000. This is on Aspire Comps. Going to get drawn on Monday. Let's have a look at some of the pictures. Yes, no, I quite like this. I like the look of this. It's not a huge one. It's not a huge camper van. Double bed in the back. There's no shower. Well, I was going to say there's no shower. There is a shower. See, it's got an induction cooker. I think it's got a massive lithium battery tank. I think it's hot water, heating, and everything in there. The only thing missing, there is a toilet there, just in that little section there that pulls out. There's a good fridge in there. You can see the slot there where the diesel heater is. I mean, so it's a well-equipped van, just that it hasn't got a shower. Having said that, if I can find the right, there's all the panels telling you what's what. It does actually have a shower, but it's an outdoor shower, so it will be a hot shower. So because you're not standing in there, it's too skinny. Don't care how skinny you are, you're not getting in that little slot there. So it would be a shower, but it would be, you'd have to have it around the back of the van. So that's 55 pence a ticket. That's getting drawn Monday. So I am tempted to have a handful of tickets on there. Other than that, I've got bugger all else. So there we are. Short video today. Not a lot going on because I haven't got tickets on hardly anything other than the lottery and the Thunderball. So that's it from me then, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching and good luck for Tuesday. I'm hoping he's going to come to me on Tuesday because Tuesday's my birthday and I often see people winning on their birthday or their birthday week. So I'm due for a win exactly on Tuesday, the 11th of the 11th. Anyway, cheers, guys.